What up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? Your boy Just welcome back for another Madden 25 online ranked match. And today, we have the Denver Broncos going up against the San Francisco 49ers. You gotta love it, right? You gotta love going up against one of the best teams in the game. I mean, the Broncos, overall-wise, are one of the best teams in the game. But, I mean, they're not the Seahawks, the Niners, the Chiefs. But the offense is amazing, right? It's just that, you know, the Niners defense are powerful. But, you know, like I said, I have a stacked offense, you know what I mean? So hopefully I can go on ahead and make use of the tons of weapon that Denver has, man. It's so fun to play with them offensively. And my opponent is, you know, he's a very possession savvy, we'll say. He does a very good job of moving the ball. And he's definitely not afraid to, you know, go back in the huddle and waste a whole lot of time before his next play. So, as always, you know, the very first possession, you're trying to feel out what your opponent likes to do, what his tendencies are. You know, you're trying to put him in tough situations. You want to figure out his go-to fourth down plays, his go-to third and short plays. Right there, he beats me over the top, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. And what I learned from that possession is absolutely nothing. You know, I didn't even put a small hiccup in his offense. So, you know, I'm hoping to have some success as well. Like I said, you know, one thing you got to be worried about is them linebackers that hit viciously. So, you know, but I expect to be passing a lot. You know, when you have Peyton Manning and all the weapons that they have, you know, you want to be passing the ball. Right there, we hit him with the skinny. We end up going to Welker, and you got to be careful going over the middle. Welker, Thomas, you know, they're little guys. You know, Decker, they're no Boldens or Fitzgerald or Calvin Johnson. They're no 6'3", you know, big guys. So, you know, whenever I do go over the middle, you got to be careful, you know, because those guys will lay lumber. So, you know, that's the only thing I really got to worry about. Other than that, you know, I always feel confident playing with such a dominant offensive team like the Broncos. And, you know, I'm just hoping to, you know, pick my plays and have success. Right there, we get ziggy with it. I said we get ziggy with it. We end up finding Welker. And, you know, as I stated, man, the Broncos are very fun to play with. You can tend to get very pass-heavy because just the weapons are just outstanding. You just want to pass with Peyton Manning, you know what I mean? What you watch on Sunday is what you want to do in the game. You want to sit in the pocket, and you want to be slinging balls left and right. You just want to be looking at it like, yo, I'm going to throw you a ball to the face. I'm going to throw you a ball to the face. And we find Thomas, and he's rumbling, mumbling, stumbling all the way into the end zone. And we end up tying up the game 7-7. And now we're back on defense. And, you know, like I said about my opponent and his, you know, possession ways, you're going to find out this drive. You know, like he did a very good job of mixing in runs with passes. You know, his offense was very balanced, and it was very annoying. You know what I mean? He's got one of those offenses where if you send pressure, it really doesn't matter because, you know, he doesn't really look for deep plays anyways. Most of his plays are short to mid-range. So, you know, he's able to get rid of the ball quickly. So sending pressure really didn't help too much. Sending coverage really didn't help too much because that just allowed him too much time in the pocket. And he has a mobile quarterback, so you have to take that in effect. Right there, he just rolls out, throws on the run, but thankfully drops that due to contact. 4th and 2, this will be a big stop if we're able to go on ahead and get that. And he actually caused a run play on 4th and 2. That right there is a ballsy move. Not too many people would do that. In that situation, he definitely catches me off guard. Right there, we finally get a sack on one of the pressures we end up sending, causing a 2nd and long. Right there, this right here sucked, man. He falls forward for like an extra 4 yards. So right now it's 3rd and 8, and we're just trying to get the ball back. Right here, we play some coverage, and, you know, like I said, no matter what it was I was doing, he just did a very good job of counteracting my defense. And look at the clock. Under 2 minutes remaining. I have only had one possession so far. You know what I mean? He's doing a very good job of being able to play the clock game. And, you know, I can't say, you know, what he's doing isn't fair or whatever. He's doing a good job of just, you know, playing clock management, and I'm not stopping him. You know what I mean? If I want the ball back, I got to stop him. And I'm not doing a good job whatsoever. He's just moving the ball at will. He's, you know, converting on 3rd and 4th downs on me, which is obviously frustrating. But right here, we hold him to a 4th down. He killed the entire 2nd quarter, only leaving me 20 seconds remaining. And that right there, I mean, it's really tough to try and go on ahead and get something on. But I do have a very strong leg kicker in Prater. So all I need to do is get about the 45-yard line, and I'm in field goal range. So hopefully, oh my God, look at them hits, man. Even on kickoff returns, you're not safe right here we're looking, man. We just went to Welker because there was really nobody open, and we had to waste 12 seconds on a 2-yard play. So with only enough time to really just chuck something up, that's exactly what we do, and it is an interception. So I don't even count that as a possession. I've really only had one possession this game so far, and that sucks. You know what I mean? That, again, just it lets you know that, you know, your opponent is capable of taking an entire quarter away from you. So these guys are some of the most deadliest guys in Madden. The guys that are tough to stop, and the guys who are willing to go on ahead and kill some clock away from you. You know, they're very tough, they're very annoying, so you kind of have to speed things up. You know what I mean? I can't allow him to go on ahead and milk a quarter away from me. So my job, to me, is score as quickly as possible, because who knows what he's going to do with the ball. You know what I mean? I haven't really stopped him yet. I did stop him to a field goal, but I mean, that right there isn't really a stop because it was done right before halftime. You know what I mean? So right there, another big hit. Surprise, surprise. But so far, we're doing a good job of holding on to the ball. 2nd and 11, we end up just going really short. You know, his defenses, he didn't really send too much pressure, but we all know the Niners have block-shedding monsters that send pressure within themselves. You know what I mean? Just put Alden Smith, Justin Smith, and McDonald down there, and they're just going to block shed and create pressure for you. You know what I mean? So he doesn't really need to blitz. He's just going to get that auto block shed pressure. So 2nd and 4 right here. We all know I struggle heavily in the red zone. Right here, we end up going to a run play to the outside, and we end up scoring a touchdown right there, taking the lead. So right now, we're back on defense, and I'm thinking, all right, let's go ahead and get a stop. You know what I mean? Because I feel comfortable against this defense. You know, I feel like I'm able to score. But as usual, as most of my games go, I'm going up against somebody who offense is, you know, causing issues for me. So I need to get a stop. Now, right here would be a great time to hold him to a field goal. But, you know, if I get him in the 3rd or 4th down situations, I need to be able to convert those and stop him. You know what I mean? So here he goes back on offense. And again, he's doing the same thing as before. Right there he goes up top. And that right there was such a misfortune. You know what I mean? Whenever you get those opportunities and somebody throws you a rubber ducky, it's like you want to convert those so bad. We just blatantly dropped an interception. And right here we get him to another 4th down. So 4th and 1 right here. He's standing in the pocket. We send some pressure. He gets there, but he's finding reads very quickly. So again, no matter what pressure I was sending, he had his reads very quick and just on pack, man. And he was just, it's frustrating. It's like, oh my goodness, man, can we get a stop? Can we stop this man from moving the ball? And again, he milked away the rest of the 3rd quarter. I don't know how long it took me to score, but it wasn't that long. You know what I mean? We do hold him to another 4th down right here, 4th and inches, and another 4th down he ends up converting. Now, I do have the QB sneak defense, but I just couldn't set it up in time, man. He just went there and hiked the ball before I could even get set up. And right here, he's rolling out. We swat that down. So right here, 4th quarter's here. It's like, you know what? We stopped him last time he was in the red zone. Maybe we could have the same success. Look at the receiver on the right. It's like, come on, Bailey. You were right in that vicinity. How do you not even make a play? We give up a touchdown. Now it's like 5 minutes is way too much time for me to milk the clock here. So I need to score as quickly as possible. And look at Holiday hitting outside, and he could. Go, excuse me, son. I got touchdowns to score. Go. Oh, the way, some dirt, son. And we end up scoring on the ensuing kickoff. And that right there is huge, because now, with me having all of my timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, that's 4 stoppages of the clock. So I know he's not going to be able to milk this entire 4th quarter away from me. You know what I mean? So I'm already projecting myself to have the last possession of the game. Even if he scores, no matter what the case may be, I'm expecting to have the last possession of this game. So 2nd and 5 right here. He decides to do a 5-wide QB draw, and that absolutely failed. So 3rd and 8, man. Let's see if we get ourselves a stop here. He rolls out to the right, and he throws on the run, and the receiver wasn't able to keep his feet in bounds. So very crucial 4th down. He has converted every 4th down up to this time. And look at DMC getting to him in time, causing an incompletion. And I'm like, yes, great, wonderful, give it to me, baby, awesome, positively amazing. So now we are already in field goal range. So we already know worst case scenario, unless there's a turnover, we're going to at least get this to a touchdown game. But I feel like a touchdown wins this game. So we're looking quickly. Wheel route to Thomas right there, making a 4th and 2. Like, you know what? We're going to go for it. Why not? Even if we don't get it, he still needs a touchdown. And we hit him with the run play. He hit me with the 4th and 2 run. I'll hit him with the 4th and 2 run. So we don't score, so he can go on ahead and waste the timeout. 2:30 left. We end up running the ball, and we end up scoring a touchdown, going to multiple possessions, and he only has one timeout remaining. So right now, he pretty much needs a miracle, right? He needs a touchdown. He needs an onside, and we all know onsides are very, very tough to get back. And, you know, hopefully we can just go on ahead and get a stop here. Don't even put ourselves in that situation. So right there, he throws, and he just does a lot of throws on the run, which is annoying, man, because it seems like all the throws were made on the money. Right here, he runs with Kaepernick. He gets himself a very good gain, and he ends up sliding down to about midfield. So, of course, he's in no hurry mode. You know, he's trying to get down the field as quickly as possible. And with them only having one timeout, if he does score, it's down to the onside. So even if we do give up a score right here, it's okay. You know, we're not worried. You know, like I said, we do give up a touchdown right there. He goes for 2 to make it a field goal in case he gets the onside back to go on ahead and make it a field goal game. But, you know, we recover here, and that's it. Game over. We just kneel the ball down. Except we don't recover the damn ball. And I'm like, wow. Wow, am I about to lose to an onside kick? Really? I played a good game. I finally able to make a stop, and this is what the game is going to come down to, an onside kick. So I'm like, come on, defense, I really need y'all to come through for me. I don't want to lose because of an onside kick. Come on, defense, come through for me. Right here, he's standing in the pocket. We send a little bit of pressure, and he gets rid of the ball right before I could click on and dive. So 2nd and 10 right here. We send pressure. We cause an incompletion. Major 3rd down right here. If we get into 4th down, we're definitely feeling confident. So he rolls out, and he finds a wheel route butt naked on the right side. And I'm just like, I'm just having difficulty stopping him. The same way he's having difficulty stopping me. He throws it up for grab. There's 2 Broncos there, and we get teabagged in the end zone. And I'm like, damn, Davis, that's how you're going to do me? I supported you your whole career. When you got sent to the locker room because my boy wanted winners. Can't win with them. Can't coach them. You know what I mean? I had your back. That was me who had your back. That was me who tweeted you. It's okay, man. Don't worry. You still a beast. Right here, he does a good job. He catches me completely off guard with the man-to-man coverage. I wasn't expecting it, and I threw it just in pure shock, you know, and I end up losing the game. So we lose because of a damn onside kick. You got to love it. Now, I did have an opportunity to go on ahead and move the drive downfield, but I'm always an emotional player. Once I lost the onside, it just went downhill for me. There was no way emotionally I knew I was going to come back. I knew I lost. I just knew I lost. You know what I mean? Whatever happens in the game dictates my playing style, and I should have known to have at least one man-to-man beater on the field, and I just wasn't thinking, and he caught me off guard. Ouch! We lose 13 points, which sets us back to get to the top 100. We lost to an onside, but good game by my opponent. He played a good game. Offensively, he was tough to stop. He was a nuisance, and he comes away with the victory. That's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's your boy GS, and I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.